Awesome. We're live. What's up, everybody? How you all doing? My name is Diosnedi Pellegrin. Thank you, congratulations, and welcome to this video. Look, however you came to this website, to this site, whichever means, whatever way you got here, someone who cares about you, someone you're working with, someone you've met, saw a video, someplace, somewhere you were looking about making money from home, generating income, repairing your credit, understanding online marketing, training, education, whatever it was, debt elimination, investments. Someone brought you here for a reason, for any one of those reasons. And thanks to this system, My Income Club, we've been generating thousands of dollars a day, thousands of dollars a week, thousands of dollars a month, and also closing sales for a lot of the members. So before I talk to you more about My Income Club and the system and why you're all here, turn off Facebook. If you're watching this live right now, turn off Facebook, turn off the distraction, get your phone out of the way, and make sure you pay close attention to this video. After I finish my introduction, talk to you about the system, I'm going to allow some of my business partners and members of My Income Club to share their testimony of what this system has done for them and their business since joining the business. I can tell you right now, we are almost at the 2-month mark. We've been at My Income Club. We launched the product. We launched the system just about 7 weeks ago. We're going into our 8th week, our 2nd month. And we've already crossed 8,000 active members. Well over 10,000, 11,000 people have came to the website, but over 8,000 of those, just a little over 8,000 of those actually created a free system. Now, there's a reason why those 8,000 people created a free system. Actually, before I go into the system, a quick introduction. My name, like I said, Diosnedi. Very quickly, I've been in this industry only about 2.5, going on 3 years. I've generated multiple 6 figures, done very well in a short amount of time. And that's thanks to the things we've implemented. My business partner and myself, Alfredo, which you'll see him here shortly, he and I are actually the co-founders of My Income Club. We came up with the business, we came up with the concept, and it's because of things I struggled with when I first started as an online marketer and things he also remembers struggling with. For him, it was a lot longer ago. For him, it was probably 6-7 years ago when he just got started in the industry. For me, it's about, like I said, 2.5 years, going on 3 years. We struggle with closing sales. We struggle with sales funnels. For those of you who even understand what that is, websites. We struggled with conversations, what to do, where to send people, how to close people, what to email them, what to say, what the products is. And that's ultimately what this is. You're here today because someone talked to you, showed you, presented to you a free system. What I'm gonna tell you right now, that button below, you can click right now. You don't need any credit card, checks, nothing to get started. It's gonna cost you absolutely $0 to get started. That opens up the journey. That gets you into the tunnel to start building your online business. Because what My Income Club is, it's an all-in-one built-for-you system with well over, lots of trainings, funnels, resources, tools, and business opportunities inside of them. We've partnered up with 2 amazing business platforms that are worldwide as well as USA only, that has products and tools and systems within them that you need, whether you're struggling financially, whether you're struggling with your credit, whether you're struggling growing your business or growing your brand, whatever situation you're in, the products that we have inside of My Income Club, you're gonna find some success in it. And the way My Income Club is set up, people come in through the front door, get the system for free, and then they get to look at the products and decide which product they want to purchase and get under the system. They make that purchase, and boom, guess what? You make money. That's what ultimately the system is. If you're brand new watching this, this makes it much easier and simpler for you to get started. Because when I first started, I struggled with so many tools. There's a tool for this, there's a tool for that, there's this, there's that. And guess what? Each one of those tools has a monthly or a one-time price. And I understand. I was there when my budget was tight and I wasn't able to subscribe to an autoresponder or to a website creator or to training or to this or to a specific group or have mentorship from 6 and even 7-figure earners. My business partner, Alfredo, is a multiple 7-figure earner. At the end of the day, one of the things I tell a lot of people is not only is the product the stuff to look at, but also the people you're working with, the people you're surrounding yourself with, because you're going to be learning things from us being in our circle. And being a part of My Income Club, you're within our circle. Well over 8,000 members, like I said today, everyone helping each other out. We're learning from each other and we're training. So that's a little bit about me. That's a little bit about the system. Like I said, since building and making My Income Club, I've generated well over $20,000 thanks to the system, thanks to the business opportunities within them, because our business partners, our team, my traffic, the people who follow me, saw the value in the system. And then once they came into the system, they saw the value of the products inside of the system and purchased it. Whether it's My Econ. If you don't know what My Econ is, I'm not going to go too far in depth, but that's what I call our entry level. That right now would just cost you $19.95 to get started. Now that's just a limited time, but that $19.95 can turn into hundreds of thousands of dollars, not only in earnings from promoting the business using My Income Club, but also into thousands of dollars of tax savings, of interest fee savings, because you're going to repair your credit using the system as well, and other tools that My Econ has, which is inside of this system, My Income Club. Easy One Up, another great business platform that we have in the system. Easy One Up has been around for over 3 years. My Econ has been around for over 14 years. Easy One Up's founder has actually been in the industry for over 30 years, and the parent company that owns Easy One Up has been in business for 20 years. So we partnered up with these businesses for a reason inside of My Econ, My Income Club. The reason for it is tenure, how long they've been in the industry and the business. Also leverage, we know ownership, we know the people behind the scenes, the people who work on the owners, the programmers, where if something would happen, if there's some technical issues, we can go and get things resolved for you. But more importantly, they're businesses that have solid foundations of CEOs and founders, where there's a good culture in their business, which is why we implemented inside of this system, My Income Club. Very, very simple. My Income Club is an all-in-one marketing system where you need absolutely nothing else. You can use all these other additional tools and resources. I use them all at the level of marketer I am, but you don't need them when you first get going. When I first got started, I was confused, lost all over the place, because there were so many things that I was told I had to get, I need to get. Well, right now, if you're just getting started in this industry, you're starting to learn, you've uncovered this world of making money from home, this system is all that you need. I promise you, when you get started, it's all you need. You click that button below, get started for free, start test driving our system, see what it's all about. More importantly, we charge you nothing to get the system and nothing also to join our Facebook group, where we have even more leverage, more partnership, more training, more help, masterminds, all sorts of resources and tools that you can use without even paying a single cent. That's right, because you don't have to sign up and join the business opportunities. You can plug in with us, but like most people who join us and become a member of My Income Club, you're not going to stop there. You're going to end up joining My Econ, Easy One Up, any of the additional tools and resources that are within the system, because you're going to see the value and you're going to see how much more you can make when you are part of those platforms and businesses. So that's a little bit about the system itself. I can share you my results. Like I said, I've been doing this only 2.5 years. Not sure how long you've been doing the business. If you're watching this or if you're brand new, it doesn't really take a rocket scientist. We made this very, very simple. The biggest thing most online marketers struggle with, especially new marketers, is first getting everything set up, their website, their autoresponder, to start selling and showing their business proposition or their business opportunity to their traffic. The second thing is closing sales. They have absolutely no idea how to convert and close that traffic. Well, this system is the very reason we created it, because we pre-made automated emails that go out on a daily basis to the traffic that you send to your link. That's going to get them to convert and see the opportunity once again. We also send random emails throughout the week or throughout the month to get people convinced to going back into the system and joining at step 2 and step 3, which is My Econ and Easy One Up. So again, it's an all-in-one system that is truly, truly free to get the system, to get going, to start using it, to get connected to our Facebook group, to get thousands of dollars worth of trainings. It's absolutely free. Just click the button below. You can get started. However, before you click the button, go away now. For those watching live or those watching on the replay, sit tight. I'm now going to pass this over to one of my business partners, Jessica, who I actually had, actually everyone here, with the exception of one person, we were all together just a few months ago down in Orlando. We rented an amazing mansion, had exotic cars, had a wonderful time, but it wasn't all about play. It was about work. We had fun. I'm not going to say we didn't have fun, but we all came together. We masterminded, we worked, we trained, we taught ourselves, we taught each other stuff, we learned from each other. We had also a presentation speaking about one of the businesses at a hotel venue, which was amazing and powerful. A lot of people came up with a lot of things. But Jessica, I'm going to open it up to you. Thank you for being on here. Go ahead and share a little bit about your story of My Income Club and what these products have done for you. You'll have to unmute. Sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Okay, hi. Hi, everyone. So all y'all know me as Jessica Angel. So one of my testimonies I want to share is in the My Income Club is the credit repair. So right now I'm working on the credit repair, and that's been going pretty well for me. Also, one thing I learned is about this is that you can't find anything else that's $19.95 at this time. So ever since I've been sharing the $19.95, people have been messaging me, asking me about, what's this all about? So I've been sharing a little bit behind, the scenes, what I do. And ever since, that opportunity's been happening for me, it's been going pretty well. So like I said, like if you're going to get your credit repair fixed and it's working for you, why not share it? It's if you want to help people, this is a good way to help people, because a lot of people out there have, struggling with credit, or they don't want to, they're scared to fix their credit because it costs so much. And I just think that $19.95, you can't beat that, getting started with your credit repair. And, a lot of people don't want to talk about credit. So, once I started, showing that I would do credit, I've been getting, like I said, people messaging me about the credit repair. So why not share the opportunity and make money while you do it? And the compensation plan is really simple. So that's one of the things I want to share, especially, being a single mom, and, you got to have good credit. Anything you do in life, you got to have that credit. Another thing too, I'm very still new in the game with marketing. So the Easy One Up is one of the best tools to use for, marketing if you don't know anything about marketing. And, just like I am, over a year ago, I was confused. Like, Dia said, you have to go buy this or do that. And everything was all over the place. But with Easy One Up, everything is set up for you. It's like going to college, basically. And all the tools are there for you to understand and learn about marketing. So that's one of my testimonies I have about credit. And if you want to learn about marketing, it's all there in the My Income Club. And the best part about it, it's free. That's one thing I've never seen where it's free. So whoever, wanted you to come join and watch this, click the link below, and we'll see how it goes. That's all I wanted to share.
Fantastic. That's awesome. So yes, Jessica, amazing. That's great information. Again, guys, that's just one of the beauties of this system. My Econ is one of the platforms, the business opportunities within the system. So a lot of people come into My Income Club and My Econ just looking for credit repair, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with just coming in and looking for credit repair. But the great thing about it is, like Jessica says, she also picks up the training from Easy One Up, the training we teach you. Well, guess what? Let's say, for example, you love, and I'm just going to hit this because this is popular stuff. You love Drake's new album, or you love the new Air Jordans. Well, the reality of it is the majority, you pretty much probably do that on a given day. You share that the new Drake album is fantastic, is amazing. You even maybe put some of the lyrics on there, or the picture of the album. You might share the new Jordans and this and that. But guess what? You make nothing from it. You make $0. Why? Because you don't know how to leverage or how to turn that as a producer and make money off of those type of posts. Well, the beauty of this is not only do you plug in and get into the system and get something like My Econ, which will show you how to repair and fix your own credit and maintain it over 750 score, but the important thing about it is, guess what? If you happen to plug into the product, plug into the system, repair your credit, and you just share that with your spouse, you share that with your siblings, you share that with your parents, your neighbors, your coworkers, anybody, guess what? More than 6 times out of 10, 6 out of 10 people you share that with have poor credit, because that's the reality of it. 68% of Americans are living with subpar or poor credit. So 6 to 7 out of 10 people have poor credit. So if you share to people, wow, I just was able to take my credit score from a 570, 580, 600, 650 to a 750, which is obviously extremely great credit, guess what's going to happen? They'll be like, God, dude, how'd you do that? How'd that happen? How were you able to do that? Well, very, very simple. You tell them to click on the link or visit this website, get signed up, and follow the tools that they give you, the instructions they tell you, and now you can fix and replace your credit. That's essentially what we do. We do it at a macro level, and if you click that button below, we'll show you how to do it at that macro level, where we basically show you how to turn your social media pages into a stream of income where you can reach thousands of people a day, a week, or a month. Because right now, you only know how to share that with the circle of people you know, your friends, your family, things like that. But you plug in with us, click that button below, join My Income Club for free. We'll show you how you can do that and attract the entire world, reach thousands of people. Because this opportunity, the opportunities within My Income Club, is not just for a few people, it's for the majority of them. I just said it, 68% of US households, Americans, have either poor or what's considered sub-poor credit. I think the average is around 680 right now in the US. I think, don't quote me on it, but it's about 680. So that means anybody under that, you have, subpar credit. It's not great credit. You won't qualify for all the best rates, which means you're spending hundreds or thousands of dollars extra for things like loans, mortgages, credit cards, and so forth. So we're using this tool at a very affordable price of just $19.95 to get started today. Now that is only a promotional price point. That is ending very, very soon, so you want to act fast. Like I said, My Income Club, you click that button below. It's free to get the system. So once you purchase My Econ at just $19.95, the system is free. So you don't need anything else to start promoting and sharing this amazing opportunity with those who follow you. So Jessica, thank you for sharing your story on the credit repair. I've seen people repair their credit from just a few dozen points up to hundreds of points. Now I'm going to tell you, like everything else, results vary. They're not the same. We all have different things going on in our credit, for example. Some of us have collections, some of us don't. Some of us have a lot of debt, some of us don't. Some of us have long years of credit, some of us don't. So at the end of the day, you plug in, you're going to see an improvement, but I just can't tell you how much. Typically, for those who plug into the system, they're going to see anywhere from a 50 to 100 point increase within their first 60 to 90 days. Again, I can't guarantee it, but if you plug in, use the credit repair, you should see an improvement. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to Ernie, who's going to share some of his testimony about what the system's done for him, the products within the system. I think he's also going to share some of his personal results. So Ernie, go ahead and unmute yourself and take it away.
You guys can hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
All right, cool. What's going on, guys? My name is Ernie Joseph, and this system, guys, this My Income Club system is awesome. I mean, I joined this opportunity about 8-9 months ago, and I sat on it for about probably a month before I joined, watching people make money, people fixing their credit, just everything, man, adjusting their W-4s. And it was awesome. I joined, I finally got in, and man, I was just so excited, man. I mean, let me see something. Dios. Give me a second.
Yeah.
I have to step out.
Problem.
I have to step out. Can you take over?
Yeah, no problem. Go take care of whatever happened. Guys, look, that's one of the beauty things. We're live. We are live. Things happen. He's got to go step out, do something. But we still have a few other people here sharing their testimony. So, Dawnette, you're next. Go ahead and share about what the product, what the business has done for you. And then we'll see if Ernie is back here for the end.
Okay, can y'all hear me good?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay. I'm Dawnette Rico. I've been with the My Income Club since it launched, which is just about 2 months now. One of the products that are inside of My Income Club that I use is My Econ. I've been with that for about 10 to 11 months now. When I first joined, I was able to adjust my W-4. I had put about $200+ back into my wallet each month by adjusting my W-4. Then eventually I was able to fire my 9-to-5, which is amazing. Now I'm able to do whatever I want when I want. And at first it was a little bit rough because, like Dio said earlier, there was all these different systems to do this, do that, do this. But with My Income Club, everything is right there. It does it all for me. There's plenty of training, um, and then amazing leaders and mentors who are going to be there for you if you end up having any questions or concerns that you need addressed. They're always there for you. Um, but the amazing thing is it's free. It is free, and I have never seen any system that is free that does what this system does. Um, and all of it is done for me. I don't have to worry about sending out emails or anything like that. It does it for me. I don't have to contact nobody. It does everything for me, and it closes my sales, which is another plus. Um, I mean, you're gonna have, you're gonna have moments where, your ups and your downs throughout your business, but stay consistent. Stay consistent throughout your business. I've had times where I really wasn't getting anything, but I stayed consistent, and my box is blowing up. And I have to give a lot of credit to my income club for it being able to do everything for me in the background. All I got to do is just keep promoting and putting the information and posting, which, I mean, if I'm going to be on Facebook or any of my other, you know, places anyways, might as well make money while I'm doing it. So, yeah.
That's
Click the link below. Just do it.
That's fantastic. Now, what Dawnette said there is heavily important. So my econ, again, one of the business platforms inside of my income club, my econ is a all-in-one financial educational platform. And she mentioned something big there that I didn't mention at the start of this video about W-4 adjustments. Not going to go too much in depth. She pretty much explained it. What she was able to do, she put more money in her pocket from her checks, whether they're weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, whatever her pay cycle is with her employer. But at the end of the day, she was able to put more money in her pocket. Why? Because she changed her W-4 around. Now, some people who understand taxes and know taxes would say, well, wait a second, you change your W-4 and you're putting more money in your pocket each paycheck. That means you're not going to get a refund at the end of the year, or going to see a very little refund, or even worse, might have to pay back. Well, here's one thing you don't know that I'll tell you right now before you even get started with My Income Club or My Econ, is that when you get started in this industry, you begin with My Econ, for example, or Easy One Up, whichever one or the other, you're now a business owner. You own a digital platform. You have a business. You're actively working your business, meaning that you're promoting it, you're recruiting, you're selling, you're showing this product to people out there. That makes you a business owner. Well, for those of you in the United States, well, you all know we have a president right now that's in office that has probably, actually, I think in the 80s and 90s, there was just a report where he paid 0 taxes in 10 years and lost billions of dollars. So the reality of it is the very wealthy use the tax laws to their advantage, because at the end of the day, here's what I'm going to tell you. The tax laws are not written for employees. They're not written for the average person. They're written in favor of the capital gains, the wealthy, the people who make investments, the business owners. Now, those of you who have been in business and they say, well, I used to have a business and I had to pay a lot of taxes. Well, remember, this is a different type of business because I don't have employees. I don't have to have insurance. I don't have to pay fees, licenses, this, that, because I don't have employees. It's me, myself, and I have an admin. I do pay an admin, but I just give her a 1099 at the end of the year and pay her on a weekly basis. But that allows me to write off. So at the end of the day, here's what I'll tell you. As a corporate employee, which was what I was before the 2.5 years I've been in this industry, for the 13, 14 years before that, 15 years, I can't remember exactly how much I was in corporate America. I was paying anywhere from 24 on the low side to up to 30, 32% of my income to the government, back to the IRS. I'm going to repeat and tell you what that means. That means that when the year starts, when January 2020's, we're about 7 months away from 2020, when January starts, that means January, February, and March, quite possibly, those 3 months, just picture as if you were not collecting a single paycheck. That's what that means. That means that for the first 3 months of the year, you're not collecting a single paycheck. I'll ask you right now, who here watching this who has a job can go from January through March, collect $0, and still be able to keep their roof over their head or food on the table? Probably not very many, but that's the reality of the reality if you're an employee. However, joining businesses like this, joining the online industry, joining, more importantly, My Econ, one of the income streams of My Income Club, you're going to learn and use the tax code to your advantage. Because guess what? The internet I use here at my house is a full tax write-off. I use it for my business. Microphones, cameras, laptops, cell phone bills, what else? Clothing, even if I do a photo shoot, I'm traveling for an event. If I'm traveling and going to a business event, the airfare, the food, the lodge, everything about it is a full tax write-off. Actually, in about a week and a half, I'm traveling to the Dominican Republic. It was a planned vacation, but guess what? I don't take vacations anymore. I take business trips. Why? Because that $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 cost that's going to cost me at the end of the day for that vacation, I'm going to go over there and sell my business, create content, promote my business, maybe talk to some people locally there who might want to go into business with me, which allows me to write off most, if not all, of that entire vacation as a business expense. That's the reason why Dawnette and anyone else who starts this business can change their W-4 and not have to pay at the end of the year, or maybe still even get a refund because she's now a business owner. She can now write off her cell phone bill, which in the past she couldn't, her cable bill, her internet bill, her travel, her mileage, her car payments, anything that you use for business calls, for business trips, for business-related expenses is a tax write-off. You don't have that in the regular world. In the regular world, I know the most I can write off is the interest off my mortgage of the house, and that's about it for the most part, because the job I had, they gave me a corporate phone and they gave me a corporate car. So I couldn't write off my personal mileage or anything like that if I used my own car, and I couldn't write off my cell phone because they provided all that for me. There's no write-off for me. So all I can write off is things like my mortgage, the typical things most people know, like their kids' dependents and stuff like that. But as a business, and as a business person, which is what you are when you click that button below, get started and buy one of the subscriptions, I don't know the exact number, but I know you're eligible to add an additional 450 tax deductions. 450 extra tax deductions, meaning that tax bill at the end of the year goes very, very low. I just paid tax a couple months. Actually, we all paid tax a couple months ago. I thought I was going to pay a bunch of taxes. My taxes was very, very low, very, very low. I'm not going to say how much I made last year. I'm not going to say how. Actually, I'll tell you this much. I crossed over $100,000 last year. It was about $106,000, $107,000 I generated last year thanks to this online industry. I'll tell you this much. I didn't pay anywhere near 5%. It was well under 5% taxes. So if that shows you how much taxes I paid thanks to this business, because everything I can write off for the most part. Actually, in all honesty, you click that button below and you become in our circle, we're going to show you how to write off everything, because we're going to tell you to stop buying things that you can't write off. I don't buy, except for food and things for their household, there's not much I buy that I cannot write off. Every single thing I buy, I try to make sure if I have to spend money on it, that I can write it off, and it's for business-related expenses. So, Dawnette, thanks for sharing your story about the W-4. If you click that button below, you get started with My Econ. I can show you how you can actually give yourself a raise from your job. If you have a job currently, how you can get a raise anywhere from $200 to $600 a month extra in your pocket if you get started by clicking that button below. So the next person we got is David. David has been with us. David's actually in my direct team. He's been killing My Econ, one of the platforms within the business. He got started with our free marketing system. I'll let him share a little bit about it. But David, go ahead, share your story with us.
All right. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like Dio said, I actually got into one of the business opportunities, My Econ, exactly. It's almost a year. It'll be a year ago in June. And I didn't really do anything with it at first. I was trying to get to figure it out, trying to get to learn it. And then a few things happened here and there, and I kind of slowed up, but then I started going after it and I started hitting it and I started having a little bit of success. And then it tapered off. So I started using other systems to help me. I was paying, let's see, for one, I was paying $50 a month. The other one I was paying $25 a month. And there was another one that I had that $29 a month. And was having limited success with those. you know, people were going to my business. They were interested in the credit repair, but they weren't necessarily always interested in being, you know, in the business, which is fine. But the only reason they were is because they weren't sure about doing sales, and some of them knew they had to have systems, and they was like, well, I know we're going to have to put this out. We're going to have to put that kind of money out. I'm like, yeah, well, some people that turns off to, because not only do they not want to have to put out the money to start their business, but then they realize they're going to have to put out something that's going to cost them another maybe $50 a month. They're like, man, you know, hold on. Well, I was using some of these systems, and you know, it's a tax write-off. That's, you know, that's not the issue, but the issue is if you're going to pay for it, you want it to work. So I was paying for it. So, you know, so Dios and Alfredo come with this free system, and they tell us, they're like, hey, everybody needs to check this out. We got something coming for you. Just wait. And bam, they dropped it on us. So I thought, okay, I hooked up all my stuff in it. I set out, I made one post on Facebook, 5 leads in 15 minutes, that quick, bam, they went through it. And this is a free system. I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, you know, just from one post, it's been up there, you know, a short amount of time, and 5 people hit the link and they went through it, and every one of them went on to step 1 and joined the Facebook group that's in there. And they did that. I mean, they all joined my team, and I was like, okay, then here comes my econ sale. I'm like, okay, wow. And it just happened to be somebody I knew. He's on my team, and he's killing it right now. And he's an experienced marketer, and I didn't know that he'd been watching me. And then he just joined. He says, hey man, I like that system. I like what you're talking about. I've watched you for a while. I want to join you. I know the team that you're on. I know a lot of the people that are on that team, and I want to run with you. So he gets the system, he implements it, and he starts having success. I mean, it got to the point to where about 3 days into having this system, my phone is going off in the middle of the night. Ding, ding. My wife's like, hey man, you got to mute that. And she's like, I got to get up and go to work in the morning. And I'm like, yeah, well, okay, I got you. So I turned it down. A little bit. I thought, it'll stop here. You know, 15 minutes later, ding, ding, ding. So then I wake up to another my econ sale. And I'm like, wait a minute, man. I'm paying out all this money for these systems, and they're not doing nothing for me. And I got this free system, and here I'm, you know, 3 days in, and I've already landed 2 sales. That hit with inside of about, you know, 20, 25 leads. And I'm like, well, we're going to cancel these systems. So that's what I did. And I haven't used the system that I'm paying for since. And here we are 2 months in, 8,000 people. And, you know, everybody that's in this group, you're seeing right here, they're on the screen. There's access to everybody that's here. There is, I mean, so many people in there that they're willing to help. They teach you things. You know, you can get in there and see a system before, you know, where are you going to go and get a system first before you can actually use any product or buy into any business that you're going to start, you know, and then to find out the first business and the easiest ones at a promotion right now for $20 to start. So let's see, we've got a system here that's probably worth, you know, I'm going to say roughly maybe $100 a month from everything that it offers. And so now, instead of me having to put that $100 out plus the $20 for my business, I've got to put $20 out to start, and I get a free system. And there's going to be other income streams back there that I have access to, which, let's talk about Easy One Up. Okay. Marketing. You need to know something about marketing. It's in there. You know, I get into that. I look at it. I don't necessarily promote Easy One Up. Okay. Because I'm focused on the credit repair business. And here I get alerts. Ding, you got a $25 sale. Ding, you got another $25 sale. And I'm like, where's this $25 sale come from? And I see it's Easy One Up. And I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I had that. I've been so focused on everything else I was doing. And I'm like, well, hey, you know, it's not bad to get money that way. So, you know, it's been a godsend for me, honestly, because, you know, I mean, there's no quit in my brain. And for me to not, you know, to be paying for something and it not working for me, which is quite frustrating. It's like, so instead of going, I try to figure it out. And then when an easier way came that was free, it wasn't going to cost me anything, and it worked, I said, well, I know what the problem is now. I'm using something that's not working, and I'm paying for it. So, I mean, it's every day leads coming in. And every day you get into our Facebook group and you see new members coming in. I mean, it was to the point there where we're rolling about 1,000 people a week. We're just bang, bang, bang coming in. I mean, that's what the average. I mean, we've been going 2 months, 8,000 people. So that's roughly, 1,000 people a week, and they're getting it for free. And so, if you have any questions, if you have any doubts, hit the button below, man. Get started. It's a free system. If it's not what you want, move on. But, I promise you, once you get in there and you see everything that there is, you see the leadership that's inside the group, because you're going to have to go to step one when you get in there. You're going to have to go to the Facebook group, and you're going to have to get in there, and you're going to have to look through it. You're going to have to see who's in there. You see the training that's back there, all the stuff that's going on. There's things back there that most people could charge you, for training that we get, a lot. And we get it for free. We're lucky enough that as a team that we have, multiple 7-figure earners, 6-figure earners, and they teach us and they train us. And it's not just we see them once a week and they're like, see you later, guys. They're every day. Every day we hear from them. Every day there's an update. Every day there is something for us. So you don't get that a lot of places. I'm happy to be where I'm at, and I can tell you that everybody that's came in on my team that's using this system is like, well, no matter what you do from here on out, we're running with you. We like what we got going on here. We love this system. And it's kind of branched out to my one guy down in Florida. They've went so far as to, implement the system, show the people at a home meeting, and get everybody set up there before they walk out the door with their system and their business, whichever business they choose. They get them all help set up, boom, out the door they go. And I'm like, okay, so it's it helps spark you a little bit, and it's going to drive you. Once you start seeing success, you're going to go for it. I don't know what else to say. It's just, for something that's free and does that much for somebody. I'm well over, I think I think there's like 14 or 15 people that have went under me in this system within the last probably 2 weeks. And it's been bang, 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 so hit the link, man, get your free system, get going, get in here with all of us. We're here to help. I haven't seen anybody that won't help yet. Every one of these leaders in this team, they are here for you. And if one of them don't answer the question, the other one's going to, so that's all I got. So hit the link and get going.
That's awesome. Thank you, David. Thank you, David. Amazing testimony. Also, thank you, Donette. Thank you, Jessica. Ernie, thank you. I know you had a personal thing happen, but that's no problem, man. That's why we do what we do. The great thing about this, everyone, is this is business and this is live. And whatever happens, we still get going. We still get paid. We're still building. We're still working. So, look, I want to thank my panelists. They did an amazing job sharing all of the benefits, what results they've had, whether financial results, whether product sales, whether training, education, repairing their credit, investments, debt elimination, increasing their take-home pay from their employer because they use some of the strategies that one of the platforms teaches you. Many, many different stories you saw from many, many different people, many different walks of life, and that's what we are. We come from all sorts of places. Either here in the U.S., we have the Easy One Up, which is a worldwide opportunity. We also have people all across the globe working all together here in My Income Club to provide another source of income to households. That's what we do. We are here to show people that there's another way to make money than just the normal way that people think and share, which is a Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 job. So with that, again, all you need to do is click the button below. You don't have to keep asking yourself or wondering what I need to do. It's very, very simple. Click the button below. It's free to get your personal My Income Club website. You get the system for free. There's nothing additional you have to pay. Everything is free. Now, once you're in and you're with us in the system, now you can start deciding where you want to go and what you want to do from there. You join our Facebook group. You can learn from us there. We're always, like David said and the rest of the panelists said, we're always doing masterminds. We're doing lives occasionally. We're sharing. The past few days, we've been sharing every single day specific things to do to improve and get more engagement, to get more sales, to attract people to your business. And that's what you'll get just for free. However, to finally start generating an income and actually making money, you have to purchase the product, become a member of the product, train and go through the product in order to educate yourself with them. So, you know, click the button below, get your free copy of My Income Club. You're not going to be mad about making a decision, because right now we're not going to ask you to pull out your credit cards. We're going to get you into our culture, bring you around our circle. Then once you're in, you're going to see all the value and all the additional things that you can do to get to the level of income you want or need, or the debt elimination, or the credit repair, or the educational training on marketing. Whatever it is, you'll see that, uncover that, join those opportunities, and then you can start generating a substantial amount of income. With that, I want to thank again my panelists for being on here. For those of you watching live now, thanks for watching. For those catching us on the replay, thank you for watching this to the very end. Again, click that button below. Get started, pick up your free copy of My Income Club. You'll have your own website, all custom made. David just finished telling you how much he was spending. I think that by the time I dollarized it, was about $100 a month on different systems, this and that. Now it's zero. Look, tax write-offs are great, but what's better than a tax write-off? Not having to spend the money in the first place. You keep it in your pocket. So it's always great when we're able to provide. Actually, I'm sorry, this has never been done before. No one provides a free marketing system. David said he would pay $100 a month for this. I don't know we would have gone that high, but we could have easily have charged $30, $40, $50, $70 a month, and I know people would still use it. But at the end of the day, Alfredo, myself, our vision was let's build basically an environment or a place where everyone comes together. We share multiple opportunities, and we all make money without having to invest and buy all of these additional tools. Those additional tools can help, but the majority of people are just getting started. They can barely keep up the payments on some of those tools. So let's give them the ability to market these businesses for free and allow us, who are much more advanced and know how to close sales, to close those sales for you. Your job is to click that button below, get your free My Income Club account set up, then get your income stream set up. From there, just send traffic to your link and let us do the job for you, and just keep learning day by day and week by week with the stuff we teach. And eventually you'll be in one of our shoes where you're maybe making your own system, you're making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, and now you're doing your own thing with your own team. So with that, thank you again for watching. Click the button below, join now, absolutely free, risk-free, and I'll see you all inside of our group. See you all.